Okay, second part of the God that forgives. I have the story of the woman caught in adultery, and then another verse. So first, the woman caught in adultery. In John 8, verses 3 to 11, it says, "As he was speaking, the teacher of religious law and the Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in the act of adultery. They put her in front of the crowd. 'Teacher,' they said to Jesus, 'this woman was caught in the act of adultery. The law of Moses says to stone her. What do you say?' They were trying to trap him into saying something they could use against him. But Jesus stooped down and wrote in the dust with his finger. They kept demanding an answer, so he stood up again and said, 'All right, but let the one who has never sinned throw the first stone.' Then he stooped down again and wrote in the dust. When the accusers heard this, they slipped away one by one, beginning with the oldest, until only Jesus was left in the middle of the crowd with the woman. Then Jesus stood up again and said to the woman, 'Where are your accusers? Didn't even one of them condemn you?' 'No, Lord,' she said. And Jesus said, 'Neither do I. Go and sin no more.'" There are 2 points in the story I would like to emphasize on. The first is, in the Pharisees, we see that no one is perfect. The Pharisees were the ones that portrayed themselves as good and respectful and kind of perfect, but they were not perfect either. So when Jesus asks or says to them, "Whoever is without sin, without fault, can cast the first stone," nobody cast a stone. So nobody has the right to accuse or condemn others because no person is perfect. That's one point. And then the other is how Jesus is portrayed here. Jesus is God's Son. He is one with the Father. So if you have seen Jesus, you see the Father. And Jesus does not condemn her. He does not accuse her. He doesn't point his finger at her. But he lets her go. He doesn't punish her for something that was, after the law of Moses, supposed to be punished. He does not punish her. He lets her go. He just asks her to not do this again. So here we see how God forgives. Not answering with punishment, but answering with mercy and forgiveness. The last verse I would like to read for this video is in Luke 23:34. Verse 34, this is where Jesus is being crucified, and it says, Jesus prayed, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing." Jesus is asking the Father to forgive the people that are hurting him. Brutally, on a bodily or emotional level, he is forgiving them, and he is asking his Father to forgive them. And he is addressing them not knowing what they are doing. They are oblivious, apparently, to what they are doing. They don't realize what they are doing. And Jesus has mercy on their missing of knowledge, missing of understanding. And I think this is something that we can take for ourselves as very helpful. A lot of times we hurt other people because we are not aware of what we're doing, or we do it by accident, or others hurt us by accident, or unknowingly they say something, they don't really mean it that way, and they don't know how it affects or hurts you. So that is one really big help we can take in order to more easily forgive others, to understand that they don't know what they are doing. Okay, that was it for this video, number 2 on God the Forgiver. And I hope that you will join me in the next videos. Okay, bye-bye.